Hello and welcome back to my latest video of Dying Light. I am your host, the Mad Hatter, and what had happened was I really hate this. I'm gonna have to end up making another video to show you where I had to go for this. I had to first go and collect, like first find the contact in the fishing village in the tunnel, and where that tunnel is it's the very, if you go to the very first safe zone we unlocked earlier in the game, if we go there and we head out toward in the direction of the tunnel, which is right behind it, which is right behind the safe zone, there's going to be a door off to the right as soon as you enter the tunnel, and you're going to go through there. You go through the door and to the left, and what's going to happen is eventually you're going to come down. You're going to walk down this corridor. You're going to get to this one door. You can open it up, and there's a bloater. Well, I like to call him a bloater, and he just explodes. Bloater, exploder, whatever. And you get introduced to them, and now that's the new zombie you got to worry about. So basically what happens is with these particular zombies, within a 3-meter radius of where they blow up, they can put a hurting on other zombies. Like if there's one in a crowd of zombies and you shoot it, or you throw a throwing star at it,
Crane,
it will explode.
I copy. What's wrong?
Someone's turned on the 18th floor. We're doing our best to contain the situation, but we can't sugarcoat this, Crane. We need Anderson right fucking now.
Rise has promised me 2 crates, Brecken. 2 crates. I'm doing this shit as fast as I can, I swear.
God, just hurry, please.
Alright, now we're going to pick up these herbs because we're going to end up needing them for our potions and whatnot. As a matter of fact, there's even a blueprint that you'll pick up later on where you can actually take underwater algae and turn them into to health kits. It's like 4 of them equals 2 health kits, but they're stronger health kits. Like instead of repairing I think 100, it does like 150, 125 at a time. So at any rate, what ends up happening is, after you don't find the fishing village contact there, you run over to where the fishing village is. As soon as you get into the compound, you gotta close the door, clear out the zombies like you would in any safe zone. Once you're done with that, you collect the payments, and there's some funny little cutscenes to go on with that. But at any rate, after you're done there, then you go over to the ferry, the ferry guy, and grab the payment from him, and then you go on to Rise's house. Now, I hate those spitters. Oh god. So at any rate,
I don't know, about halfway back,
I really got lucky on that, by the way.
I need you to make a quick detour.
Why?
One of our patrols went off the grid somewhere near the market.
How is that my problem?
So
I'm making it your problem. See if you can find them, or don't bother coming back.
So now we gotta deal with this crap. So what I'm doing here is I'm gonna run around pretty much like an idiot. No, I'm only kidding. So basically, let's see. Well, that marker is, that's where Rise is, I believe. No, that's something else actually. That's safe houses before his place. So we're going to go over to this other place, and this is where we're going to encounter a neat little situation. I wish I had the grappling hook at this point, because it would make things so much easier. And now let's see. Go ahead. No. try to get on over there as best I can. It's just that I gotta find... I want to stay up top because I feel safer up top. So... I just don't like... sometimes where the controls become wonky just out of the... just really... from time to time, like the most inopportune moments. And I know... I know it sometimes gets stressful and sometimes you'll do something that just mess things up on you, but... or you mess it up for yourself, rather, is what I should say. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run. Now, here's the funny thing. Well, here, I'll first let him say what he's going to say, and then we'll go on from there.
Runners, you've got a button?
Kareem, I think I found your lost patrol. Something ripped them limb from limb.
Search the bodies. Look for some blueprints in a small envelope.
Holy shit!
Yeah, now when he said that holy shit, I didn't realize the guy had a military rifle. He's got the military rifle with the rocket launchers. Or a grenade launcher, whatever you want to call it. Rocket launcher, grenade launcher. I know are two different weapons altogether. However they hit you, it goes boom and you die, regardless of anything. And I did not realize where the dude was at. Until I looked, saw he was right there, and I was like, what? So I decided I'm going to go ahead and grab my gun. And up until this point, I hadn't had to use a gun. I was just basically conserving all the rifle ammo, thinking that any of the guns would actually be the better weapons in the game. It turns out that's a matter of preference, like everything else. So, at any rate, so at first I thought, well, let me go ahead and try to give this a go.
It's Jed.
Let me give it another bash.
Still haven't made it to someplace safe? Now's the time. Night is almost here, and you're cutting it close.
Now, I tried to get a shot on him. However, it didn't work out as best as I wanted, which you'll see in just a second. I honestly tried to get a nice little shot on him, but it turns out before I can get a shot lined up, bastard goes and does that. So what I did was I figured, well, it's night, let me go ahead and sleep for a little bit, and what I'll do is I will go and knock out this dude come the morning. So there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this ladder down. Which is, there we go. Go ahead and go down the ladder, or and that's Rise's men right there. Which in the earlier, like I said, this is still kind of early, so don't mess with any of Rise's men. Eventually I'm going to end up taking the ladder down, so however, I'm just like making sure that the person that I could have swore was following me. At any rate, it became night, so I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and sleep, and I'll take this guy out in the morning. So got rested, and we also have our health up. That's what's great about getting rest in these little save zones. You'll return with full power, with full health rather, I should say, and power too, because you're fully rested. Was going to jump over this, but because of the barbed wire and the fact that it's electrified, I am just going to go ahead and take an alternate route. So let's see. There we go. I was going to club him to death, and up till, you know, in the early stages of the game, that club is off. I can just see a new movement coming around. People for the ethical treatment of zombies. Stop the senseless zombie killings. I can just see a parade for that, or a protest march. Zombies have rights too. You know, I'm like, yeah, to die. And that's the only right I feel they have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch on over to my handgun. Now you see, that bastard got a shot off on me. I hated that crap. So I got up to about, I think it was like right about here. Yeah, it was right here. I took a few shots. He shot over my head, which was awesome. Now, took him out, which unlocks the save zone. And this is the only way I really could do it that I saw, because of the fact that if I tried any other way, I'd just keep dying and dying and dying. This made no sense. So let's see. Alright, so now, what we're going to do is we're going to get on down there and jump out over to there and open up the save zone. Basically, this was the best way to go about it. So if I would have tried this while the guy was still there, I would have gotten my head blown off. So we're going to search dude, get whatever he can, and I love this weapon when I got my hands on it.
Not yet. Wait a sec.
As the military rifle actually is a really good rifle to have for later on, especially in the latter stages of the game. There's a requirement that you need as many guns as you can get your hands on for it. And let's just leave it at that. I'm not going to go and spoil it. Now, those files that we picked up just now, those will unlock a trophy eventually if they're all found. To the best of my knowledge and from what I've heard from friends. So let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay, so now, let me, let's see, I've got everything basically out of here. I think this is done. See, this is another thing I don't understand. If there's about the doors and how they're set up, there is a bunch of places where no matter where you are someplace, you can't just reach out and grab the handle of the door and open it up. So basically now we're outside. We got to find this envelope from Rise's men. Now when I first heard that noise just now, I freaked out and I was like, okay. So I thought the shit was about to get real. So, and hit the fan. So after we find these guys. We turn them over. Now it's like like jumping through hoops. You gotta like get these guys and turn them over, and at first I had a hard time finding a lot of these guys. I found those two, but there was another one that was in plain sight that I should have saw easily, which was the guy right behind me. Well, behind me now. Now to the left. The thing is that even though the dot is there, and I know that's where I'm supposed to be, turn over this guy real quick. Nope. That's dude number 3. Nope. Okay, let's go around over here. Okay, here's a dude. Ooh, keys. Now, wait a minute. This could lead to something really good. Or really something bad. Let's hope for the good. And, oh, grenades. Nice. And firecrackers. Awesome. That is awesome. That is going to be of a big help. That is definitely going to be of a big help. Alright, cool. So after looking around for a little while, I found out where this dude is, and he's the one with the envelope. So we're going to turn him over. And now, there we go.
Okay, I got it.
Read the file.
Bring it back to me right away. You're going to be a hero around here.
So anyway, we're going to go ahead and run this back over to him.
Hey, you! Come over here. I'm on the antenna. Do you see me? I'm up here. I need your help.
Oh, jeez. I love it how I was just up there and he couldn't say anything to me, but now he waits to say something. Ah, crap. Yeah. We're gonna run back up this way, like we did before, and hopefully this won't take too long. So, at any rate, so we're gonna jump, and we're gonna talk to old dude.
I need your help finding my son Christoph.
You work for Rise, don't you?
Sure, for protection. But I can't go to him for a thing like this. My son he's young. He thinks with his mouth instead of his head. He doesn't understand that sometimes you've got to go along with people who aren't so good. Now he's run off to join Brecken's bunch at the tower. He thinks he's going to be a runner.
It's not the safest line of work.
He's going to get himself killed. He's not ready. He's too young to be out there.
Shouldn't you be looking for him yourself?
You don't understand. I make weapons for Rise. If the new ones aren't ready when his people come, me and Christoph are both dead. Please, do this for me. I'll give you something good. Something special. Okay?
And maybe I'll ask around at the tower. If I find something, I'll let you know. But if you ask me, your protection seems to have you pretty scared. You should really think about it.
Alright, so now we're back, and his son has supposedly joined Brecken at the tower, so we're going to have to get a move on and try to find him and figure out what's going on at the tower as far as them needing the antizin and whatnot. Let's see. Go and take the ladder real quick. Anyway, we are getting close to the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for watching. You guys have a great night and an even better tomorrow. Good night, folks.